Welcome to episode 1 of Juco to D1, Road to D1. We're heading to the course, and I'll see you there. I've decided to make these videos in vlog form, so enjoy this and then post round. I didn't get to warm up at the range, but that's no excuse. My driver was terrible all day, having chunked that one, leaving myself with about 150 into the pin. I left it short into the heavy wind, and this hole was not a good start. Thankfully, I made this tester, but this was not a good start. Bear with me this round. My usual cameraman was not here today, so my dad had to record, and he missed quite a few shots. This, again, was another test of my driver being horrible today. I duck hooked this one left and had to punch back out into the fairway. After that, I committed one of the 7 deadly sins of golf. I let the shot get into my head, and I thinned this one over the green. I just missed that bogey putt and double bogeyed this early in the day, which is not a good start. This drive, I played perfectly with the wind, hitting it probably about 315 into the middle of the fairway and stuck this one close. Once again, my dad started the video late, but I sunk this 10-foot putt for birdie. And coming into the next par 3, I got a little bit cocky. I tried to play my 52 degree from 140, and the wind took control of it. I then had a terrible lie, hit it a little long of the pin, and this par save attempt was just truly pathetic. Moving on to the 6th, I thought this draw was perfect, but the wind stopped it from drawing back, and it hit this hill that you can't see right now on video by the trees, and it just rolled up. Left myself with a terrible position with no angle into the pin. I punched under the trees and left myself with this putt for par. And although this camera does not do it justice, this was a very difficult putt, and you'll see with how this one rolls. Forget I said that. The video was stopped short, but you can see that one kept rolling for quite a bit of time, and I missed this one and double bogeyed again. This is not a good start to the round. Moving on to the 7th hole, par 5, I just barely pulled it ever so slightly too much into the trees and had to take a drop near the stakes. My dad was further up, so I didn't get to record. That was my 3rd. This chip was my 4th. I left myself with a good attempt for par, but cameras weren't rolling once again, and I missed it. Tapped in for par, and moving on to the next hole. From this point on in the round, I truly apologize. The recording was just terrible. I duck hooked this one again, left myself with 150 into the pin. Very blurry, I know, but you're just going to have to trust me. I left myself right off of the green for birdie. And I left this one short and you can't see it on video, but tapped it in for par. On this next hole, wind helping, I took my 7-iron and I blew it over the green. This was my attempt at recording without my dad, and as you can see, it was not so well. And this is where my chip ended up. I ended up tapping this one in for par. This was one of my better chips of the round. I ran out of batteries, so I couldn't record the rest of the round, but I did pretty much the same on the back 9, shooting a little bit better 5 over. Coming up next, we have the post-round vlog, and I hope you enjoy. After the round, I had to rush right to the PGA Superstore to help my friend Callie get fitted for these clubs. We ended up settling on one of my first sets, tailor-made rocket blades.
Just spent my life savings.
I think it's safe to say she did not expect clubs to be that expensive, but we hit the range right after, and we took her swing from that first shot to this by the end of the day. After I finished helping, I went right to my alignment sticks. I had to fix my swing immediately. Thankfully, I got out here, and I did pretty well, and I hope staying consistent with these alignment sticks will truly help me in my next round. What I was most happy about with this range session was my driver, and it got to a point I had to hit a little emote, which will be coming up just about now. After that, my night still wasn't over. I had to head over to my wrestling team dinner, and I think this was the moment that it truly sunk in for me that I'm done with contact sports and golf is where it's really at.
This all league certificate right here, this all league certificate is like a certificate of the end for me. It's like the end of all my contact sports. This is like the start of my golf career. Okay, but this is that.
It's the next day by now, as you can probably clearly see. Have on the state championship wrestling shirt that I got last night. And I want to thank you all for making it this far into the video. This will be the end. Please go like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I will be reaching out to all comments. And thank you for supporting my journey.